So we've come to JB Motors. I think you all know my car and you know it's been through, what we do with it. So what I decided to do this year is rebuild the engine and give her a new look. So I came to JB Motors. In the bottom you can see the car being primed. In the front they're trying to take down the bumper, the bull bar, so you can actually get to those hard to reach areas, straighten some of those areas that we don't get to see that much. But the gentleman in the background is doing what they call, okay, let's just say removing the top layer of the paint. Now we talk to him after he's done with this, so you can understand what he's doing, why he's doing that, and the process that they go through while they're trying to hook up your car with a new paint job. So join me in this journey. It's going to be a couple of days, maybe a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, but let's see the before, during, and the after.
So now I'm with Michael Juma. Michael Juma is a guy who's actually working on the vehicle at JB Motors. As you can see from the other side that we showed you earlier on, he's been trying to scrape off some of the old paint, fill up some of the places that had dents and scratches. So, habari yako Michael? Ebu ungeweza kuniexplainiaje hii kazi ambayo unafanya sasa, because kwa mtu kama mimi ambaye sielewi venye unafanya, sijui kwa nini kuna place umesugua zaidi, kuna place ambayo umesugua kidogo. Nielezee zaidi kidogo kuliko hii kazi yako ambayo unafanya.
Okay. First of all, once the place umesugua zaidi, kaweka filler.
Ndio.
Ilikuwa na rust kabisa.
Okay.
Lazima tutoe rust mpaka kwa mabati.
Okay.
Then to apply filler na body filler.
Yeah.
Na panel beaters.
Yes.
Then panel beating work.
Okay.
Then ana sand.
Yes.
Na dry sanding, the speed file.
Yes.
Ikuwe smooth kiasi. Then tukirudi hapa, hapa kuna any damage.
Yes.
Ni kusand tu hii outer layer.
Yeah.
Hii clear. Mwani imefade juu sauri ya jua.
Yes.
To sand kabisa, tuhisi kabisa, ndio to apply the other one.
Okay.
Then isike kabisa. Na hii dry sanding, hii ni speed file.
Speed file.
Yeah. Then hii ni dry sanding.
Na hii kama sasa hii sandpaper ambayo una stick hapa, hii ni kama namba ngapi sasa hii?
Hii ni 240.
Hii ni 240. 240 ndio inafanya the fine one.
The final one.
Okay. So
240 to sand
the smooth place pale kuna rangi.
Kuna rangi.
Yes.
Yeah. To easy clear out. Then kuna 150.
Yes.
To sand na hii.
Okay.
Is kwa smooth kabisa, isi richness.
Itoke isikuwe na ile alama huwa tunaona. Ndio.
Ndio sandpaper. Isi kabisa. Sasa kwa smooth kabisa. Then the third stage ni masking, kufunga.
Yes.
Gari yote.
Yeah.
Then to piga primer.
Ndio unapiga primer. Sasa kwa wale ambao waelezi primer, zile layers ambazo huwa unapiga za rangi ya chini kabisa. Sasa tuseme ukishamaliza hii shughuli, ni gani unaanza? Tuseme okay, tuanzie na hii. Hii inaitwa nini?
Hii ni body filler.
Hii ni body filler. After body filler mnaweka
primer.
Primer ni rangi ile ya yellow ile. Primer kazi yake
kufunika hii
body filler. Okay.
Body filler.
Yes.
Then inatoa the scratches.
Yes. Zitaonekana vizuri.
Pale kama bado kuna makosa kama dent ama kama line itakuwa straight inaenda kombo. Sasa ni rahisi kuona.
Unatengeneza na hiyo.
Unatengeneza, unarekebisha.
Okay. After hiyo primer
tena unarudia second primer.
Second primer. Yes.
Then una apply body filler.
Body filler.
Final
ya kumaliza sasa the stretch. Yes.
Then after that unapiga undercoat. Yes. Undercoat tutapiga kuna spot party.
Okay.
Kuna spot kama kuna sehemu bado iko na scratches ndogo tuna spot na hiyo party.
Yes.
Then tunasugua na 8000 ama 1500.
Okay.
Ile smooth kabisa.
Ile smooth kabisa.
Smooth kabisa. Ukigusa hivi.
Unaona kidole inapita tu.
Inapita kama tayari imeshapigwa rangi.
Okay.
Then unapiga final coat.
Okay. Yeah. Sawa. Alafu kwa gari ungesema kama area kama hii pengine ilikuwa na kutu. Gari inakuaje na kutu na bado gari inatembea kwa barabara?
Yeah, it depends as zingine. Ukiona kama hapa ilikuwa na
fiti kamolding.
Yes. Zingine kuna kagap. Inaingiza maji.
Ndio.
Kama hapa kuna molding lakini ikikuwa na crack na inaingiza maji. Na hiyo maji
mama hapo inakula rangi, inakula body pole pole. Okay.
Na inakula hiyo mabati.
Haya. Sawa baba. Tumeona kazi yako leo. Hii ni day number 3 tumesema. Wacha tuendelee kuona mkikuja kwa primer, ikikuja kwa rangi pole tuende tukishikia tuendelee vile kazi yako inaendelea. Nimeshukuru sana mzee kwa wakati wako na kwa kazi yako mzuri. Asante sana.
Karibu.
Hi guys, let's go check out what they're doing in the front. As I said earlier on, we'll be taking down the bumper. We'll be taking down the bull bar to see a couple of more things and see how the car is going. But let's see how this thing goes. I mean, it's not as easy as we thought it was. And for those doing the work, you can see sometimes you have to use certain tools to make sure that your work goes faster. Now, most guys will take longer if they're using their hands. Ungekuwa tumia mkono, hii kazi ingechukua kama siku ngapi?
Mkono? Hii ni faster than mkono. Tena hii ni mzuri kabisa.
Ni more even.
Yeah. Mkono utaweza pata kama surface area kama hii. Ukisubuna na mkono the long last inakuwa na waves.
Okay.
Kwa maana zingine unatumia rubber na hiyo rubber za zingine zisiki vizuri. Na hii ni flat tena ni kubwa surface area.
Inafanya kazi inafanya haraka kuliko nyingine.
Inakapa area kubwa. Tena inafanya haraka kuliko mkono.
Sawa. Asante sana baba. Uendelee na kazi mzuri.
Asante sana.
Sasa tuendelee mbele tuangalie vile gari inaendelea. Vuta tu. Kama haya. Kuna pliers hapa nikate tu. Iko sawa? Utabisiki. One, two, three, four. So now we're removing the bumper. As you can see, the whole bull bar comes off with the front. So if you notice, the bull bar normally covers up quite a bit. We would not have seen these dents here. We will not be able to access some of these areas. So we need to be able to get to the whole chassis of the vehicle, check the undercarriage to see if there's anything that needs to be done. And when you paint everything, including some of these things that are normally covered up. So you have to remove the lights, remove all the fittings, go through the wiring again, make sure everything is done. So as you can see, the small parts that they need to do, not the usual stuff that you do when you're doing your half paint job, but we'll get to talk to him later on, find out why he's doing it this way, the process, why exactly he does what he's doing right now, and the end result of what we'll see in a couple of days. So as I said, this is a journey. Let's take this together. Okay. Hii ni ilikuwa hapa kwa hiyo nini? Hiyo nini ya chini.
Hii inafunga hiyo nini ya chini.
Sasa nataka kujua hii sasa iko inafinywa na body tu hiyo bull bar tu yenyewe.
Ni kufinya.
Ama ikigonga kitu inarudi nyuma.
Nitajaribu nini kidogo tu. Tunaona kama unaweza hiyo bullbar ikiweka ndani.
Kweli. So another reason why they do all this is to see where the body might have cracks and small cuts. Remember, this is a very old vehicle. This is a 1995 model. So it's been on the road for quite a while. Let's just say it's been on the road for a very long time. And with that comes a lot of tear and wear. Now the bull bar normally hides quite a bit of things. As you've seen, he's shown me one of these bolts that is still hot. One of these bolts that was inside the chassis casing that was making a lot of noise, but you'd never know because you never get to open it up. So you'd have the car making a lot of noise, but you're not able to find out exactly why it's rattling. As you can see, I don't know if you can get, this was a bolt that was left in there a very long time ago. Now, as he was hitting some of those bolts to be able to remove them, we managed to find this. But anyway, let's see how the process continues. Right now, I think let's go talk to the workshop manager. He'll be tell us more about what they're doing and why they do it this way before we come back to the guys who are actually doing the work. Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm in the workshop right now with workshop manager Ignatius Mbogwa. Now Ignatius, habari yako? Explain to me ni kazi gani umefanya so far, ni nini, kwa nini vitu naona some things zimetolewa and the process ile mnapitia.
Well, here at JB Motors, we are specialists in body repairs.
Yes.
We normally do a high quality work.
Yes.
On all kind of vehicles. And normally what we do, we make sure that we follow every stage that is required to be done.
Yes.
And with that, we have the tools that are required to do that.
Yes.
And these tools are the high quality tools.
Yes.
We like using the latest state of tools so that we can be able to acquire the right finishing that we usually have on the cars that we usually do.
Yes.
So we go to the car.
Yes.
Normally what happens is the body repairs, before we do any repairs on the body, first of all we do the stripping.
Yes.
The stripping is very important because when you strip, you're able to see where the paint is peeling, where there is rust, where there are dents. Then when you do that, you go around through the car. First and foremost, you check also whether there was an old paint that had been done on the car that can prevent your quality of the paint the paint finish that you would like.
Yes.
So if there was a paint work that was done that was not the correct quality, you make sure you strip that to the body.
Okay.
Because if you do paint on top of the old paint that was not the correct paint, it will still come to make the paint finishing not right.
Okay.
So we do check all that. Then when we check all that, the technician, he comes in with the welding. If there is somewhere that requires welding, he comes with the dent remover where there is dent to be removed. We come with the sander. There is an air sander for the filler. There is also the air sander for the paintwork. Then all those tools, they go stage from one stage to another, and you need to follow all those stages, all three, so that you can be able to attain the correct finish.
So is that the reason why I can see, for example, this is the steel from the body. I can see some parts where it is a bit darker, like the old paint, and some places where you have tried to fill up a bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know the vehicle, we don't always have new cars.
Yes.
We will have a car that has been probably used for 1 year, 5 years, even many years.
Yes.
So along the journey, that vehicle probably have had one accident or probably it has been scratched. So all those, that's why we make sure we go through all those details. Where it has been dented, we make sure we remove that dent and we do the finishing, and we might have to do some filling, we might have to do some welding, but we make sure that we go to the depth of the paint to know whether it was the right paint that was used.
Why do you have to remove all? I've seen you remove the back bumper, you remove the lights. Why do you do that?
We do that because normally what happens is, if you don't do that and you try to cover those bumpers with the paper, with the mask, if you try to cover that and then you do the spraying, the paint might not go deep down to the surface that is required.
Yes.
Where you have, we have our desired finish, it is that the paint goes to all the panels. But if you remove, you don't remove the bumper, the paint might not go all through to the panel where it is required.
Yes.
So you will find out that your finishing might not be as good as it's supposed to be. So the best thing is to strip the rights, strip the bumpers and the moldings. Then what you do is you make sure that when you remove, you don't break the clips. You remove them with the right tools.
Okay.
Yes.
How long would a full paint job for a vehicle like this take?
The best paint job to do a good job.
Yes.
If it's a car that is fair in new,
yes,
that one will take 3 days.
3 days.
3 days because of that process.
Yes.
If it is an older car, it can go up to 5 days.
So an old car like this particular one, considering the body is harder than what you normally have, and maybe say it has more dents and scratches,
yes.
How long would a job like this take?
This will take around 5 days.
5 days?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Asante sana baba.
Yes.
Meshukuru.
Okay.
As you've seen, this is day number 3, actually day number 2, since the car came in. What we'll do is we'll take you through the journey of how the car continues from here until the day that we come back to Ignatius to pick up the vehicle. So keep tuned, keep locked. We'll be letting you know exactly what is happening on the vehicle as we go through. Cheers.
Thank you.
So we've taken down the bull bar, and I think many of us would like to understand why we've taken down the bull bar, especially because it's in the front of the car. Why would you want to remove that? So anyway, I'm with Gitao. Now, Gitao is a guy who's been doing a lot of the repairs and the touch-ups and welding on the vehicle. Now, what I would like him to take us through is the process of why he's doing it and what he's doing right now. Mambo Gitao.
Mzuri.
Naona umeanza ushatoa bulba umeweka chini.
Nimetoa bulba kwa sababu hapa ilikuwa imekatika. Na lazima tuchome gari vizuri ili isiweze kuwa na makelele wakati inaenda kwa corrugation.
Oh, kwa hivyo body kwa inakatika in sehemu fulani. Kama hii sasa hii ambayo ni nini ambayo imekatika sasa?
Hii ndio inaitwa radiator panel.
Radiator panel.
Ndio imekatika.
Imekatika. So hapo tumechoma. Kuna area zingine za body ambazo umechoma ambazo umeona kuna hitilafu?
Nilikuwa nimechagulia na huko nyuma, nikatoa ile kapa ya spare.
Yes.
Nikachoma huko, ndio sasa nikasogea huko mbele.
Kwa hizi ma 4x4 nyingi huwa zinapiga kelele kwa mlango ya nyuma. Ni nini huwa inafanyika kwa upande kama gari hii?
Kama hii Land Cruiser, kama boot imekatika pande ya ndani. Ndio. Huwa inafanya hiyo mguu kama unaenda mahali ambapo kuna corrugation, unasikia inatikika kwa sababu zile bolts imekatika ndani.
So kama sasa hiyo mmetoa mkaweka bolt mpya.
Nitoa nikachoma nikaweka bolts zingine mpya.
Yes.
Hiyo makelele tumemaliza.
Na gari kama sasa hizi Land Cruiser ni wapi pengine huwa inakatika pengine kuna mtu anatuangalia saa hizi angependa ku understand hizi gari huwa zinakatika wapi na gari zingine gani huwa zinakatika wapi?
Sana sana kama hii vile imewekwa, unajua bulba yake ni mzito,
ndio
kwa inakatika tu hapa mbele.
Ndio.
Kwa hivyo lazima iangaliwe vizuri.
Na ninaona huko kumebondeka kuna kule kumefinyika, kuna ile imeinuka hapa chini kidogo. Ni bulba pia ama
nimefanya tutoe bulba ili kama kuna mahali tunafaa tuiseti vizuri na tena rangi ingie mpaka hapa chini ya
Kwa hivyo gari zile huwa mnapiga kama ni full body, huwa mnatoa kila kitu
hivi fittings kila kitu kama hii vile umeona vile tumeing'oa. Tulianza ilikuwa na hii mark molding.
Yes.
Tumetoa kwa sababu haikuwa imewekwa vizuri.
Hata nizione ndo watu waweze kuelewa.
Kuna hapo nyuma yako.
Ndio. Hizi ndo molding unasema.
Hiyo ndio ilikuwa kwa gari.
Unaona hii ndio ilikuwa kwa gari.
Ilikuwa kwa gari. Sasa si unaona vile ilikuwa yule mtu aliweka. Kulingana na ujuzi wake aliona inafaa hivi.
Yes.
Lakini kuna nyingine mwenyewe ameleta mpya. Iko hapo nyuma yako.
Hata alikuja nayo.
Ndio imekuja ameniletea nikaweka hii kalaba kwa sababu hii haina ili wakati itapigwa rangi hapo ndio sasa nitatoboa simu hapa niweze kuifunga vizuri. Sasa kwa sababu hii ndio original yake.
Sasa hii rubber huwa inashikilia kwa body
hii inalalia kwa body.
Inazuia ile vibration. Ndio. Alafu hiyo unashikilia kwa bolt inashika body.
Inashika kwa body.
Sawa. Tuseme leo ni siku ya kwanza mnafanya hii kazi. Kwa hiyo tutaendelea hii safari pamoja. Sasa naona mmetoa hizi zote, hakuna ile iko kwa gari. Gari ikifika ile sehemu ambayo itahitaji hii, tutakuja tena tuangalie vile unafanya hizo fitting na vile tunarudisha vitu, tuone venye kazi yako inaendelea. Nimeshukuru sana Gitau.
Asante.
Muendelee salama baba.
Asante.
Na muendelee kazi yenu mzuri.
Asante.
Sawa. Asante mzee. As I told you earlier on, what we're trying to do is trying to return the car to its original spec. Now, unfortunately, it's very difficult getting these old moldings. Now, this was what used to be here, but somebody who repaired the car early on covered the rubber molding. You see, this rubber is what sits on the body to reduce the vibration. Now, it was covered up with a lot of fiberglass, as you can see, and it's not easy for you to access it again. I mean, once you put it on, that's the end of it. So what we actually try to do is look for aftermarket pieces that we could actually put back. Now, if you could see clearly, you can see that they've managed to fit on the rubber that comes to sit back onto the vehicle, and this is exactly the same size as that. Now, this has a nice black finish and might look a bit different from what was on the vehicle, but ideally, at the end of the day, we still get back the same look and feel that the car had from the beginning. Now, why do you need these moldings? Yes, it's one of those things that add that aesthetic value back to the 80 series. Now, everybody knows the 80 series as having, I think the later models of the 80 series had these moldings. The first models came out without the molding, and the molding came with a very nice look. It gave the car a brutal, maybe not a brutal, but bulldog kind of look. I mean, it looked aggressive, it looked nice, it looked like it was capable in the outdoors. So this will come back here, as I said, when they finish most of the paint work. But what we'll do is, I'll not talk about it. I'll take you through the journey. You will see how it will actually be fitted back, how they actually drill holes to make sure that this is fitted back to the body of the vehicle, and not just fitted back, but put back in a way that it will not rattle, it will not make any noise, it will look good, and will give the car the look and feel that we're trying to get. So right now, let's do this. Let's go talk to the owner of the garage, and let's find out more about some of the work that they do here at JB Motors. Welcome back. With me today, I have Kamal. Kamal is one of the managers here at JB Motors. How are you doing, Kamal?
I'm good.
Now, I've seen you guys go through a very long process to do a decent paint job. Why do you do this?
Paint jobs actually require a process because it's a chemical reaction that's taking place.
Yes.
If you don't do the process right, the paint won't come out right.
Mm-hmm.
For example, there's a car that we're doing right now.
Yes.
The car that you've just shown.
Yes.
It had quite a lot of issues, more so with the front bonnet.
Yeah.
The issue was that the priming that was done was not correct. The whole paint just peeled off.
So when you say the priming that was done was not done right, means that the paint just peels off more or less?
Yeah, there has to be adhesion with the paint and the priming.
Okay.
And that didn't happen.
Okay.
So there's a correct procedure that you need to do with all this.
So I've seen you unlike many people who just spray and cover up some of the plastics and lights and everything, you've taken off everything.
Yeah, you have to take off everything.
Okay.
If you do shortcuts, the job won't come out the way you're supposed to. The way it's supposed to come out.
Okay. Would you quickly tell us a quick summary of what you do here at JB Motors?
Our core business, what we really do is accident insurance jobs.
Yes.
We get the jobs mostly from referrals.
Okay.
Because the industry is quite large.
Yeah.
And if you don't get referrals, you won't get business right now.
So your work has to speak for itself?
It has to speak for itself.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for nearly 10 years right now.
10 years?
Yeah.
And your personal experience in, let's say, the industry?
My personal experience, I think the industry has a bad rapport.
Okay.
Yeah, garages are not trusted. And I think you have to be ethical.
Okay.
If you really want your customers to trust you, you have to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah. If you have not fitted something, just say it. If a job's gonna take this time, just be honest with it.
So a paint job, let's say, would take how many days? Let's say a full car.
A full car, if it's a standard, maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
That is, if you had that was an accident vehicle that needed you to change a couple of things.
Yeah, you needed to change a couple of panels and do some panel beatings on some areas. 2 weeks.
Where can guys find, if you want to come, for example, to JB Motors? Where is JB Motors located?
We are located along Butere Road, industrial area.
Yes.
Yeah, just behind Dar es Salaam Road.
Do you have any social media avenues that we can reach you on?
Yeah. We are on Instagram.
Yes.
We have a website.
Yes.
www.jbmotorslimited.com.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get us on those.
You find us there.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen it for yourselves. If you've got any queries or anything else, just hit us up, write it, add to the comments, tell us what you'd like to find out, and we'll come back to JB Motors. We'll get Kamal or anybody else to answer your questions. If you'd like to bring your car to JB Motors, you know where it is, Butere Road. Better still, just hit me up. I'll let you know exactly where it is. I'll bring you here if I need to. And as you've seen, I mean, there's so many cars in here. It's just that we cannot show you people's vehicles because they're not ours. And I'll be honest, the work that they've done so far has been good. Let's continue with the trip. Let's see how the work continues, and you can see and attest for yourself how good a job that they're doing. For right now, asanteni sana. Cheers. Let's continue the journey together.